Hello everybody, Assassinator here to bring you a game that just released today on the Nintendo eShop. It is an Arcade Archives Mario Brothers from 1983. This is the arcade version with leaderboards, things like that they didn't have back in 1983, but they have now. Now to start off, this game does cost, I believe it's $7.99 here in the US. So kind of a steep price, but if you look at it, it's kind of like back in the day you used to pay a quarter to play. So what's that? That's about 32 plays. So if you play 32 times, basically you would have paid what you would have back in the day. And obviously nowadays, arcades cost a lot more. So this is really kind of, to me, a nostalgia thing. I did play this on the original Atari, the Atari 2600. I'm not sure if that's the original one, but the Atari 2600. I believe I also played it on the ColecoVision. Not so sure about that one. I know I played Donkey Kong on that one, but you know, I was really young back then, so therefore it's kind of hard to remember that. So here, let's go ahead and check out, we got high score mode. High score mode is obviously you basically get a playthrough from beginning till you end up losing all your lives, and you basically try to score the highest score you can and see where you rank on the leaderboards. Caravan mode. Caravan mode is a mode where, let's see, how do I explain it? You get 5 minutes basically to get as high a score as you can. So 5 minutes to get as high a score as you can. So basically like high score mode, other than it's only 5 minutes here. And then you got the original mode, original Mario Brothers mode. This one is basically the one you just try to get as far as you can, last as long as you can, get as many points as you can, you know, things like that. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with this mode right here. We're gonna check it out. So let's go and check this out now. Went in there, basically let you know. I mean, it's pretty basic. It's pretty much the A button jumps. Don't really care about start, add credits, you know, anything like that. You move around left and right. Basically, it tells you right there. The X, Y, B, and ZL buttons are not used. So there's a whole lot of buttons that are not used on here. So let's just go in and get into it. I mean, all you need to know is left, right, and jump. Any jump button will do. So let's see if we can skip past this. There we go. Right there, you already see my ranking. I've only played twice, and my highest score is, what is it? 82,960. So let's go ahead and get this thing started right now. You always got to see this little demonstration at the beginning. It basically tells you, because the first enemy you go against is turtles. You got to hit them once from underneath, and then go kick them. Then go collect the bonus coin. So let's see what I can do here. Whoa, almost forgot the jump button. So I try to jump them at an angle, because if they fall right down onto me a lot easier. Bam. Look at that. Doing this like, whoa, whoa, whoa. We got Speedy right there. Don't want to mess with Speedy. Alright, here we go. Boom. And then the fireballs start to appear. You take a little too long, the fireballs start to appear. And at times you can actually get up to about, I would say, 3 fireballs at once on screen, which makes it pretty tough. Nope, did not have enough time to take out that person. Do not want to mess with any of them. Whoa, 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 I kind of got thrown off on there. So let's go ahead and try this again. Not really showing my skills, but the fireball's back now. And when you get down to the last enemy, they automatically have rage mode. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Kind of keep away. Look at those jumping skills right there. No! Aw, that thing went right through it. It clipped the edge of that platform right there. That's not fair. That sucks. They just ripped me off. But, you know what? It happens. Do not want to mess with that. Alright, so we got him really upset. Now all of a sudden his speed, look, there you go. Got that rapid speed right there. Alright, not doing too bad. I kind of lost early on. I don't think I'm going to beat my last high score. I'm on phase 3. You can kind of see by the bottom it says P equals and then 3 flags. So that's how you know what you're on when you hit 5. It kind of just becomes a flag with the 5 on it. Slow them down there. Come on, come on. Oh, you went the wrong way. I pull this jump off correctly, and I did. Don't trust those fireballs anymore. They bounce wherever they want to go. I'm kind of playing right now the safe way. I believe it's kind of the safe way. I just, you know, I'm not going all crazy jumping out there, because obviously things like that happen. The fireball starts moving around. Don't want to mess with that. Oh. See? I was about to go for both of them, and then that fireball was trying to go for me. I was like, nope, not having that. Boom. Oh, real nice. Yeah, that fireball just cut back right there. So you can kind of see the gist of the game. I mean, the game basically plays out like this. Obviously, new enemies get added, but it's basically just the same thing over and over again, which is kind of fun. You just try to beat your old score. I mean, there's plenty of games like that out on the iPhone and stuff like that. Yes, they are cheaper, and so that's probably the biggest complaint would be the price. See if I can do this. Do you believe in me? I believe in me. Oh yeah, look at that. That slide. Now, the hard part about this game is if you're used to playing a Mario Brothers game or any other type of platformer, you're used to being able to jump while in air. See, now we got a new enemy, the Side Stepper, also known as the Crab. The Side Stepper, you have to hit twice. So I usually like pop them up and pop them up again. You can kind of hit them backwards depending on where you hit the platform. I do that just to slow him down. Oh, he's coming for me. He's mad. He's the mad guy. Whoa. Nope, not about to mess with you. Or you. Okay, I'll wait for this guy to get back up. Once again, trying to conserve my life. Don't want to... Yeah. Really? Really? What? Oh! Tricked me there. Okay, once again, I'm not going to get too far in this one, but I'm still having a whole lot of fun. I'm still trying to learn the way of the arcade. The way that it used to be is a little different. Look at that. Popped him up. Made him do the shortcut. Will I make it? No! Get away! Get away! Oh! Got Mario right there for the end. Okay, so basically, I made it up to, I think, level 12. Last time, and so basically if you make it to level 12, so I got obviously the crabs, so the turtles are the first one, then the crabs are added, then the flies. Did I pick the right thing? Nope, I don't believe I did. I'm not pushing the right button, that's why. You know what, let's just end it. There we go. A.A. I'm good with A.A. Wasn't a high score anyway, so I'm going to eliminate that one eventually. So that was pretty much right there. A look at just the regular original mode. All the modes are basically the same, like I said. The only difference is this one you can actually save in. So let's get past this part. So the classic mode you can save. Got my high score right there. First place. I did not want to restart, but let's go ahead and just back out then. Whoop, wrong button. So here you go. Here's kind of the options menu. So you can create a save. Obviously, if you're playing in, I believe the only one you could do it in is the original mode, basically arcade mode. You can kind of, if you decide to stop, you can kind of stop. You can save. I haven't tried to see if you can actually save and then go and keep on playing, die all the way, and then go back to that save point. I haven't checked that out, or to see if this is kind of like a save and quit type thing. You got display mode right here. So we'll go into display mode. Obviously, frame of the display. You know, what do we want? On, off. I'm going to go with off, because that's what it's stationed at. Or, I guess, just pretty much starting off at default. So we got a position of the display, size of the display, orientation of the display, wallpaper, on or off, screen filter. You can kind of change those on the side. I don't know if you really want to do something like that. It kind of, I guess, makes it look more like the arcade version where you got the lines right there. Obviously, I want nice and crisp right here. Yeah, nice and crisp. Restore. basically to go back to your original settings, the default settings, and then return. So we got return. We got game settings. Here you can check number of players. What do you want it to be? Oh, number of lives. Number of lives. Number of players, but then it says change number of lives. You know what? I'm going to go and go with 4. Let's see what I can get. Extender, change a score the player receives to receive an extra life. So it's currently at 20,000. That's default. Obviously, everything in green is default. You know, I'm going to keep it at default. Might as well keep it at default. Obviously, audio settings, reset scores and rankings. That'd be if, I mean, I don't know why anyone would want to do that, but you can do that. You can restore, obviously, these things back to the default, which I'm leaving them at. Let's return. Button settings. Once again, you can change different ones to different things. I'm probably going to mess around with this one just because I don't like the button setting layout. I mean, it's obviously the A button is jump, and then the move left and right, things like that. But what I don't like is all these other buttons that do nothing. I'd rather them all be jump, so whatever button I want to press is going to be the jump button. Manual. Anyone want to read the manual? I don't think so. We got online rankings. You can basically check the online rankings if you're submitting your scores to the online. Restore everything to default. Game reset. Back to title screen. Return to game. Let's go back to the title screen. So the hardest part to get used to in this game will be the jumping, because the jumping kind of seems clunky, but that's what it was back in the day. Meaning, if you jump and you're running forward, and so let's say you're running to the right and you jump, you're fully committed to that jump. You're jumping to the right. You cannot, you know, I guess move in air. Nothing like that. You can't slow it down. You can't press back, so you only jump straight up. If you want to jump straight up, you push jump while not moving. If you want to jump to the left, you press jump while moving to the left. Same thing going to the right. So that's pretty much simple mechanics to this game, but at the same time, a lot of people are going to think it feels clunky just because they're not used to this. They're used to the newer Mario Brothers, which, you know, obviously you can do all that precise jumping. Here it's kind of like you think you're going to jump over a character, you might not make it. Especially if they're moving, you know, things like that. You know, you see a fireball pop up while you're in air, hey, you're fully committed. Nothing you can do about that. So that's pretty much the gist of this game. I really enjoy it. Like I said before, it brings back the nostalgia to me because I grew up playing these types of games. You know, I wasn't lucky enough to play all these newer games that everyone's playing nowadays. I mean, now I'm playing them, but growing up, I had to deal with the graphics like this. I know you probably feel poor Assassinator, had to grow up like this, but you know what? I think it kind of made me appreciate the games a lot more. You know, I know a whole lot about the history of gaming. You know, I was there kind of from the very beginning with, you know, games, like I said, like this. I didn't play the arcade version. I think it'd be really cool to actually own the original arcade, but those are just too much, too expensive. So I'm going to go ahead and stick with the $7.99 here. So my overall rating for this game is buy if this seems like something you would like to play. Obviously, there is nothing hidden. There is no extra modes. I doubt that they're going to add any extra modes to it. This is the first game in the arcade archives. So I think that they're probably going to end up adding more in the future. And it's probably going to still be all on the same screen. I don't know. They might end up changing it one, you know, a screen per game. Or they might have where you scroll to the left or scroll to the right, kind of like you do on the NES Classic. That, to me, would be what they really should do. It should be all arcade archives, all kind of in one location, and you can move side to side to pick the game, and then you pick you know what type of mode you want to play. But that pretty much wraps up this game. Let me know in the comments below, is this something that you want to check out, something that you're interested in, something you did buy? If you did buy it, you know, how are you enjoying it? Does this bring back memories? Did you just buy it just because it's a Mario game? You know, let me know those types of things. Is this a game that you don't like? You don't like the graphics. You don't like the gameplay. You never want to play it. Maybe you did play it in the past and you just thought it was just too old for you. So with that said, hopefully you enjoyed my insight on this game. Hopefully it helps you choose whether or not you're going to purchase this game. But that's it I got for this video. Until next time, Assassinator out.